Alright, you're welcome to Marketech Services, enhancing greater future. Our course is centered on ICT competence and digital lifestyle. The topic for today's lesson is computer appreciation. Please stay tuned, stay updated, follow, like and share. I promise you're going to enjoy this video. Now, when we talk about computer appreciation, we're talking about knowing those features of a computer, knowing the definition, knowing the types, knowing the categories, knowing the classification of computer and the component parts of a computer system. So in essence, I'm saying that computer appreciation is this particular aspect of computer learning or computer lecture that helps you to understand basically fundamental things about a computer system. Just I've mentioned, such as the types, the definition, the component parts, both the physical and the software. And then we'll come to computer application. Computer application is the application, like you're trying to apply whatever thing you've learned from the appreciation. You've known the keyboard as a physical part, you've known the mouse, you've known everything. Now trying to use those things, those component parts you have known, to put into practice is what the application is all about. So computer appreciation and application, they are two different things. Appreciation helps you to know the background knowledge of the computer system, from the definition, the introduction, and every other thing. Meanwhile, the application helps you to utilize those things you have learned and making a meaningful step. Now, as time goes on, let's move to introduction to computer system. Introduction to computer system. Now, we have that a computer system is a combination of hardware and software that work together to perform tasks. Now, it includes the physical components, which is the hardware, like the CPU, central processing unit, the memory, the input-output devices, and the storage, as well as the programs and data, which is the software that enable the computer to function. Essentially, a computer system takes input, processes it, and produces output, storing data for later use. Generally, computer systems come in various forms, from personal computers and laptops to smartphones and servers, all sharing these fundamental components and principles. Now, let's see, what is this computer? What is it all about? I've been hearing about computer system. What is a computer system? If you are asked anywhere. Now, here it is. A computer system is an electronic device that is capable of 1. Accepting, 2. Storing, and 3. Processing data into information. What this tells us that computer accepts data. When you input data into a computer system, it will accept it, it will store and begin to process. Now the end point after the processing or the processing of a data gives an information. It can perform a wide range of tasks, from simple calculations to complex operations, using software, programs and hardware. Let's not be confused about computer works and making things easier and smarter. Now, computer cannot exist without a user. A user gives instruction. Instruction can be automated, but a user gives instruction. A laptop as it is or a desktop computer cannot on its own work except a user. So a computer user has a key role to play into computer system. So without a computer user, computer cannot operate, because a computer user automates whatever instruction into a computer system, and as time goes on, it begins to perform. Now let's look at what is this data. We're hearing of data, we're hearing of this. Now data is a conceptualized input in a raw form awaiting processing technique by a computer user. It is a raw form of data. For example, we are having A plus B plus L plus E. Now when you sum all these things together, it gives a meaningful fact. Now that takes us to information. Now information, this is a processed form of data that gives meaning to a computer user. A computer user might be typing A plus B plus P plus L plus E. It makes no meaning. But when information comes to play, those things have been summed together, it brings up an apple. So it makes a computer useful when data are being processed into information. So computer accept data, process data, stores data, and then process it back to information for reference purpose or for later use. Now let's look at Classification of computer system. Now, computers are classified into these three basic classes. 1. Based on size and portability. 2. Based on purpose. And 3. Based on function. Based on size, how big, and portability, how you can move about. Based on purpose, what do you want to use this computer for? And then function, what can the computer do? And guys, based on size and portability, we have the desktop computers. These are stationary computers designed for home or office use. A desktop computer is not a portable computer. It's a big size computer. It cannot be carried about. It cannot be moved about. It is a stationary computer. That means it's remain at a particular place and can be used mostly in the office. And then we have a laptop computer. Laptop computers are portable computers that can be used on the go, anywhere, in a car, in a vehicle, anywhere on your lap, as easy as it is. So a laptop computer can be used anywhere, anyhow. Now we have the tablets. The tablet, they are touchscreen devices that are highly portable and versatile. And then we come to the one we normally use, which is the smartphones. And the smartphones are mobile devices that combine phone and computer functionality. So check through the pictures there. You're going to see a desktop computer, number one, and you're going to see a laptop, and you're going to see what? A smartphone. So these three things are categorized, computer being categorized into based on their sizes and based on their portability. Now let's go computer classification based on purpose. 1. We have the personal computers. 2. We have the servers. 3. We have the mainframes, and then 4. We have the supercomputers. For the personal computers designed for individual use, such as desktops and laptops. Servers are for powerful computers that manage or provide access to information. And the mainframes are of high standard, high performance computers used for large scale data processing. We have the supercomputers, extremely powerful computers based on or used for complex scientific calculation and simulation or into data analysis. And then lastly, we have another classification of computer based on functionality. We have the gaming computers. We have the designed, which is designed for playing video games, often with high performance graphics and processing capabilities. We have the workstation computers designed for professional use, such as video editing, software development, and lesson. We have embedded computers integrated into devices such as appliances, vehicles, and industrial equipment. Workstation computer designed for professional use, such as editing, video editing, and development, whereby used for graphics, used for this, used for a lot of things. And we move now into the components of a computer system. Number one, we have the hardware computer components, and then we have the software computer components. Now, the hardware computer components are the physical part of the computer system that we can see, you can feel, can touch. Example, the central processing unit. We have the memory, RAM, we have the storage drive, we have input-output devices, and then we have the power supply. Now, central processing unit, CPU. Central processing unit, we are talking about the brain of a computer. This is the reason why the computer system works and refer as the brain of a computer system. Then we have the memory, we have the storage, which is the flash drives, and then we have the input devices, we have the power supply, the socket, and every other thing. So these are the hardware, physical part of the computer system. Now let's look at this. The CPU, we have the ALU, which is the arithmetic logic unit, and then we have the control unit. Now the ALU performs all arithmetic calculations such as mathematics, such as addition, subtractions, and a lot of it. This helps the CPU to perform other logical calculations, mostly when used in Excel and other applications. And then we have the control unit. The control unit acts like the brain of a computer system, which coordinates the flow of data and instructions within the CPU, between the CPU and other component part of the computer system. look at the software component. In the software component of a computer system, we have the operating system, which is the OS. This manages the computer hardware and provides a platform for running applications. And then we have the application software, something of this nature: Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel. We have the CorelDRAW, Photoshop, name them. They are programs that perform specific tasks such as word processing, just as mentioned, and then the web browsing or gaming. And also we have the utility software, programs that perform maintenance and management tasks such as disk cleanup and antiviruses, just as we have the SmartDAV, all the antiviruses and other devices that maintains the disk cleanup. Now we have the relationship between the hardware and the software. Hardware provides the physical components and enables software to run. Meanwhile, the software in turn provides the instruction that tells the hardware what to do. And together, hardware and software work together to enable computers to perform a wide range of tasks. So in essence, the hardware is a physical part which we see, feel and touch. And meanwhile, the software gives instruction to the hardware. The software gives instruction to the hardware for it to carry, and that is how they work hand in hand. Stay tuned and stay updated. And next meeting, we're going to talk about the computer application. Stay updated, like, share, comment on this video. Thank you very much. We hope to see you in our next meeting. Hope to see you on next class. Hope to see you again. We are Markitech Services. We are served with the responsibility of blessing us with a computer world. Stay tuned, for we are in the digital world, enhancing greater future.